Welcome to this deep dive, crafted especially for you, the learner of the Before AGI podcast.
Hey there.
Today, we're really plunging into the world of AI tools, specifically the ones designed to seriously boost your personal productivity.
Yeah, we got this great stack of info from you, and we've, pulled out what we think are the most useful bits.
Exactly. Trying to help you get up to speed quickly, thoroughly, without feeling, completely swamped.
Our goal today is really to unpack how AI is changing the game for managing time, figuring out what's important.
And staying focused, right?
Absolutely. We'll look at real tools, actual trends, stuff that's super relevant if you're into tech, into AI like you are.
Okay, let's dive in then. So the sources, they seem to point to three main areas where AI is really making a difference in productivity.
Yeah, it's interesting how they keep coming up, isn't it? These sort of three pillars: time management, task prioritization, and focus.
Focus enhancement, yeah.
They're pretty fundamental to how we work, and AI is adding this new layer, sophistication.
Right. So let's kick off with time management. I think everyone struggles with this, yeah.
Oh, definitely.
And we're talking way beyond just like a basic digital calendar here. The sources show AI tools, optimizing schedules, learning our habits.
Even automating all that back and forth for scheduling meetings.
Yeah. And it makes sense, right? AI is great at spotting patterns in data.
Exactly. Your calendar, how you work, when others are free, that's all data. The AI just crunches it.
Intelligently suggests the best times, handles the annoying bits.
Precisely.
Okay, so intelligent time tracking, like RescueTime. One source called it a productivity coach.
That's a good description. It logs your computer, your phone usage automatically.
Tells you where your time actually goes, which can be enlightening.
Yeah. Sometimes scary. But it shows focused work versus meetings, that kind of thing. And the premium version has focus time.
Yeah, actively blocks distracting stuff.
See, the real value there is that objective view. We often think we know how we spend our time.
But the data doesn't lie.
Right. That feedback is gold for actually making changes.
Then there's Timely. This one uses AI to automatically link what you're doing to specific projects.
Oh, interesting. So it learns as you go.
Apparently, yeah. And gets better at estimating how long tasks will actually take.
That sounds super useful, especially if you bill by the hour or just need solid project estimates. Takes away some of the admin headache.
Totally. Okay, moving on to calendar management itself, Clockwise. This gets called an AI time management calendar assistant.
Sounds fancy.
It kind of is. It looks at up to 1 million schedule options a day.
Million. Wow.
To find the best meeting times. And it lets you block out focus time for deep work or set flexible meetings.
Flexible meetings, what are those?
Meetings it can automatically reschedule if it finds a better slot, give you more focus time back.
Okay, that's clever. I can see that being huge for remote teams.
Yeah, the sources highlight that. Coordinating time zones, protecting that deep work time. It's tough remotely.
This could really smooth things out, less fragmented days.
And then there's Reclaim.ai. Seems similar, but maybe broader.
How so?
It syncs all your calendars, auto-blocks time for tasks, habits, not just meetings.
Oh, so it puts your actual to-dos and your routines onto the calendar.
Yeah, and if a deadline shifts, it can apparently shuffle priorities around automatically.
That dynamic reprioritization, that's valuable. Things change so fast.
Definitely. Okay, what about actually scheduling the tasks? Motion has an AI task planner.
Okay.
It automatically puts tasks into your schedule based on urgency, priority. And it distinguishes between a due date and a due date.
Ah, the due date, like when you should start it, not just when it's due.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Encourages you to start earlier, avoid the last-minute panic.
That's smart, proactive. I like that.
And Trevor AI, more of a daily planning assistant.
Yeah, it seems to focus on scheduling your tasks for today within your calendar, offers smart scheduling suggestions.
Like an AI helper saying, maybe tackle this tricky report mid-morning when you're fresh.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Helping build a realistic plan for the day. Breaking things down.
Makes sense. Okay, so AI is clearly doing a lot for time management. But what about deciding what to do? Prioritization.
Right, the next big challenge. And AI is moving beyond just simple lists here.
How?
Well, the algorithms look at deadlines, sure, but also dependencies between tasks.
Like you can't do B until A is finished.
Exactly. And urgency, importance, all those factors. Then it suggests the optimal sequence, more objective than just gut feeling.
We mentioned time here already. It helps figure out priorities by looking at your activities.
And it adjusts automatically if your schedule changes.
Yeah, that dynamic thing again. Super useful when things are constantly shifting.
Keeps you focused on what matters now.
And even tools we know, like Todoist, they're adding AI assistants now.
Oh, yeah. What do they do?
Suggest ways to break down big tasks. Help organize your list by priority, due dates.
That's great. Making these smarter features more mainstream.
Definitely. Then for bigger stuff like project management, Wrike has AI risk prediction.
Risk prediction, like flagging projects that might go off track.
Yeah, identifying ones likely to miss deadlines. Plus, custom workflow automations.
Being able to predict delays. That's huge for project managers. Lets you step in early.
For sure. Asana also has AI for workload insights, seeing who's got too much on their plate.
Team visibility, yeah, important.
And even Trello. With its butler automations, it can use AI principles to, like, move cards based on due dates or labels.
Right, so even simpler tools are getting smarter, automating the little things.
It feels like it's becoming standard, doesn't it? ClickUp has AI task suggestions, priority flags.
Microsoft To Do with Copilot, any.do. They're all adding smart suggestions.
Seems like users just expect this kind of intelligence now.
Yeah, it's becoming the baseline.
And if you want really fine-grained control, some tools let you customize how the AI prioritizes, like Mem AI or Mugai.
Setting your own parameters.
Yeah, so you can really tweak it to your specific way of working.
That makes sense. Aligning the AI with your actual needs, not just using a generic model.
Exactly. Okay, so manage time, prioritize tasks. The final piece is focus, staying concentrated.
Which is getting harder and harder, right? So much vying for our attention.
Totally. So the sources talk about AI helping create environments for deep work.
Yeah, tackling distractions head on or creating the right atmosphere.
Like freedom. Blocks distracting websites, apps, across all your devices.
That cross-device part is key. And it has a locked mode.
Yep. So you can't easily cheat when you really need to buckle down.
Good for commitment.
Then there's forest. More gamified.
Oh, the tree planting one.
Yeah. Plant a virtual tree, stay off your phone, the tree grows, check your phone.
The tree withers. Sad. But clever. Uses that motivation trick.
Exactly. Serene is another one for Mac. Blocks stuff, but also structures your work sessions.
How does it structure them?
Timers, focus music. Kind of a package deal for creating a focus bubble.
Sounds more holistic. Integrated.
Then you've got tools that actively monitor you. Rise.io tracks your digital habits.
And nudges you if you drift off task.
Something like that, yeah. A gentle reminder to get back to it. Builds self-awareness.
Interesting. And Flown. Body doubling.
Yeah, virtual co-working. Not strictly AI, but mentioned as a focus booster, working alongside others.
Ah, that psychological effect. Accountability.
Right.
Yeah.
Then AI-generated focus music. This is wild.
Like Brain.fm. I've heard of that.
Yeah. Claims its AI music is engineered using neuroscience to boost attention. Big claims, like 10x focus time.
Wow. Based on the idea that certain sounds affect brainwaves, right?
Pretty much. More targeted than just putting on Spotify.
And Focus at Will does personalized brain music. Tailored to you.
Supposedly, yeah. Based on your brain type. Getting very specific.
And Endel creates soundscapes in real time. Adapting.
Yeah, based on time of day, location, weather, dynamic stuff. Aims to promote focus relaxation.
That sounds incredibly adaptive. Very sci-fi.
Totally. And finally, AI is hitting online meetings too. Krisp.
Ah, the noise cancellation. Lifesaver.
Definitely. But it also has an AI meeting assistant now.
Does transcriptions, summaries.
Yep, transcriptions, summaries, even pulls out action items. Big efficiency boost. Less frantic note-taking.
That is a game changer for meetings. Lets you actually participate more.
And it's not just Krisp, right? Notion AI, Slack AI. They're adding summarization too.
Yeah, it's a trend. Using AI to process all that meeting info efficiently saves time.
Okay, wow, that's a lot of tools. So how do you, the learner, actually pick the right ones?
Yeah, it's not one size fits all, is it? It's really personal.
The sources say, first step, figure out your main problem. Is it time? Prioritization, focus.
Exactly. What's your biggest pain point? Start there. That helps narrow it down.
Then look at your current workflow. What tools do you already use?
Right. You need something that integrates smoothly. Google Calendar, Slack, Outlook, whatever.
If it doesn't plug in easily, you probably won't stick with it.
For sure. Integration is key.
Budget, obviously.
Yeah.
Free tiers, subscriptions, one-off costs. Go figure out what works financially.
And definitely use those free trials.
Oh, yeah. Test drive them. See if they actually feel useful in your day-to-day.
Get that hands-on experience before you pay.
And think about the learning curve. How much automation do you actually want?
Yeah, some people love handing things over to the AI, others want more control. It's about your comfort level.
Often, maybe a mix of tools is best, like a calendar helper plus a focus app.
Could be. Combining tools to cover different bases makes sense. Tailor your own system.
So when you're comparing, look at the core features, the price, what platforms it runs on,
Web, desktop, mobile.
and those integrations, the practical stuff.
Yep. Those details determine if it'll actually work for you long term.
Okay, so what's the big picture here for you, the learner, listening to Before AGI?
Well, it's pretty clear these AI productivity tools are powerful. They offer a real chance to get a better handle on your time, your tasks, your attention.
Especially in this crazy, fast-paced world. Intelligent scheduling, smart priorities, focus zones, they're becoming essential, aren't they?
Yeah, really valuable companions. We've touched on quite a few today. Reclaim, Clockwise, Todoist.
Brain.fm, Krisp, highlighting how their AI features tackle different challenges you might be facing.
And the main takeaway, I think, is you got to be thoughtful about it, integrate them into how you already work, adapt them.
Don't just adopt blindly. Make them serve your preferences. That's where the real benefit is.
Absolutely. Which leads to maybe a final thought for you to mull over.
Oh, well.
As AI keeps getting smarter, keeps evolving, how much more personal could these tools get?
You mean like anticipating what you need before you even ask?
Exactly. Proactively optimizing things for you. Imagine that. It's kind of mind-bending, but also really exciting. Lots more to explore there.
Definitely something to think about.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for diving deep with us today on the Before AGI podcast.
It's been great chatting about this.
For more deep dives into AI concepts and, how they apply in the real world, do subscribe.
Please do.
And if you're after tutorials, more insights into AI, check out my YouTube channel. That's Ian Ochieng AI, spelled Ochieng.
Good stuff over there.
We'll catch you on the next deep dive.